Hey everybody, welcome to Mickey Sightings. How are you guys doing today? I thought I'd come in for a little while and we would just have a little bit of Disney chat. Who knows, maybe some trivia. No, who knows what we may get into today in our discussion. Mike Wheeler, good to have you first tonight. First, and Jeffrey is second. So good to have Mike and Jeffrey in the house with us tonight. And well, today was a big day in the world of Walt. A very big day at Magic Kingdom as they reopened for. Thank you, Becca, as they reopened today after the closure to the general public. And my goodness, it seemed like things were going great. Becca's admiring the smell of I just sprayed some Jungle Boat Magic Candle Company room spray in the
thought that smelled something.
It smells really good. Smells like the Jungle Boat. Mini fan, good to see you. Howdy, 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 Mike Wheeler says. Duke Family Chronicles, hello, welcome to Mickey Sightings this afternoon. Good to have you guys in the house. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Wow, I'll tell you what some great vlogs we've seen today from the Magic Kingdom and the reopening today. I've been following Expedition Greg this morning, and then later this afternoon I was watching that crazy Disney lady, Miss Tanya, and I popped in on a couple others that were around. I think I briefly went into living with the Diz for just a few minutes, and wow, it has been a big day, and I'm excited. It's really cool to see the crowd levels that are there today, or maybe lack of crowd levels there today. So I'm hoping it'll hang out like that while in a couple of weeks when we go down, so we can get on some of those rides in only 5 or 10 minutes. It could make Magic Kingdom a day of light work if you only have a crowd that's 5 or 10 minutes long. So that is awesome. That is awesome. But I know everybody's kind of glad to be getting back to a little bit of normal. And, things are, of course, not really normal right now in Florida. We're still seeing a lot of spikes in our cases of corona, but it looks like Disney is doing a fantastic job of keeping everything as clean as they possibly can and putting barriers in. And it looks like the people are, at least from what I saw today and from what I've heard, that the guests that have been there have been doing a great job social distancing and wearing their face masks, of course, except when they're eating. Obviously, that you don't have to wear your face mask then. So anyway, that's good news. So it's great to see that that everybody's kind of adhering to the rules. We were reading a blog this afternoon that said that it was like Small World was like 5 minutes. Peter Pan, I think, was 10 minutes. Mine Train was 15 minutes. Haunted Mansion was 10 minutes, something like that. So that is absolutely incredible. And Magical News Live. Oh, really? Magical News Live hit 4,000 subscribers today. Fantastic. That's great. A lot of these vloggers are making some milestones with everybody wanting to see the parks after the 3-month closure. So it doesn't surprise me that they're getting a lot of viewership there on their in their vlogs today. So that's good. That is great news. So Micah, I guess you're when are you guys going to be able to make it to the park next time? Have you set a time that you'll be able to visit, or do you have any plans to go sometime soon? And Duke Family Chronicles, kind of the same question. You guys, are you guys planning to be at the parks anytime soon? But yeah, so and then last night, I was up really late. Susan and I we were watching movies and on Disney Plus, and I just happened to check in on the Shop Disney app at 3 o'clock this morning, and they dropped the new Funko Pop, the Jungle Cruise Funko Pop. So we were able to get that, and I think Garrett with Monarch Moments, he got one, and I think Amy with AJC Magic TV, she ordered one as well. So that's going to be a real popular Funko Pop, I think. And of course, all the Funko Pops at Magic Kingdom, I think, are just about gone as it relates to Splash Mountain. I had Greg check on it for me today, and of course, there was a huge line there outside the gift shop, and he said there was very little left whenever he was there. So, hey, Frankie, good to see you tonight. And so I don't know. I don't know if they'll restock and have any when we're down there in a couple of weeks or not. I sure hope so, because I would love to get my hands on the Funko Pops. And Susie, it was funny. Susie said today, you can forever blame me if you don't get them because it was my fault. Because I had them in hand and was going to check out with them, and then we decided to do something else instead. So, but hey, we at least got the wishables. We that same day we were able to get all of the wishables, so I was excited about that. And so you take what you can get. You don't pitch a fit. Is what they say. And Susie and Becca finished the bathroom. They finished painting, and it looks really, really good. Rebecca now has a mermaid bathroom, and we hung all the pictures and things up today and put some of her little knickknacks up. And she has now been cleaning up the remnants of paint that are around, but it looks fantastic. So we might have to do a little bit of a, I don't know if Susie took any before pictures or not, but we might have to take you guys on a little tour. Oh, Susie is telling me from her office that, of course, she took some before pictures. So we'll have some before pictures and some after video. So that's fantastic. But they did a really nice job on it. It looks real, really good. I know Becca's going to enjoy it too. So that's cool. But hopefully, you guys have had a good day. It's been kind of a uneventful Saturday. It's hot as blue blazes here. It's 93 degrees outside, which isn't too bad, actually, considering this time last year we were rocking over 100 degrees. So it's not that bad. And the humidity is a little on the high side, but it's getting a little cooler now that the sun is starting to set, and maybe we'll get an afternoon shower or two, which will really help make things feel better. But so no, I just wanted to come in and chat with you guys. Do you have anything you want to talk about today? Anything you guys have on your maybe question we can answer, or do you guys have any facts that you would like to share with us, or what? I'm opening the floor up for live chat today, so let's chat. Saw some of the parades today, and the cavalcades. Wow, they're really cool. I like the and Merida coming in on the horse. That was just wow, just beautiful. It was incredible. And then the princesses on the float. I know Tanya. I was watching it on her stream, and she got to see Tiana. When she saw Cinderella and Cinderella waved at her, she just she just fell apart. Tanya just started crying. Lots of trolls today in the live show. Oh, really, Frankie? Oh, okay. All right, you'll be right back, Mike. Good deal. I didn't see any in Tanya's stream while I was in it, but there still might have been some. But yeah, unfortunately, that is a reality in our world today, is people just have to go in and start causing trouble. We've had our fair share of them in live streams before. I think the second or third live stream we did here from the house, we had a control in there, and my lands. And that was before we really kind of knew all about that and knew how to prevent it. And, we didn't have any moderators. So we quickly elected some moderators that night to help us clear some of that out. And it's so annoying. And, they were all over her stream. Wow. Oh, you know what? You're right. I do remember one. You're right. I do remember one that came while they were watching the parade today. And if you are a moderator on any of those channels, when that starts happening, you can't even enjoy the stream because you're, blocking and comments, or blocking people and removing comments. It's just ridiculous to have to do that. I wish there was some way that YouTube could prevent that. I don't know exactly what it would be. I don't know. I really don't. It takes somebody above my pay grade to figure all of that out, I'm sure, but I sure wish they could, because you're right, Frank, is very, very annoying. I like the picture you put on Instagram today of kind of a flashback as a celebration of Magic Kingdom, and pretty much Walt Disney World in general, officially kind of reopening today to the general public. So I did not see any streams today. I don't think. No, they were all from Magic Kingdom. I didn't see any from Animal Kingdom today. But I did see the live stream yesterday from Animal Kingdom that Living with the Diz did, and that was really good. And it was crazy seeing how few people were at Animal Kingdom yesterday. It's like, wow. So we're excited. We're hoping that we'll be able to have that kind of crowds when we go down. And also, the other thing too is we're going to be staying on property this trip, which will be a lot of fun too. Something we normally don't do, but we feel a lot better staying. We'll have to pay a little bit more, but we feel better staying on Disney property with the measures that they've put in place, rather than going and staying at EO Hotel out there that you really don't know what they're doing yet, or if they really are doing anything. So we're looking forward to being able to stay on property this trip. It is very hard to stream from Animal Kingdom. I think only comparable to it is Epcot. Epcot is another. We have had more problems trying to stream from Epcot than Magic Kingdom or from Hollywood Studios. Animal Kingdom is hard to stream from because, like, when you go to the Safari, if you're streaming with Disney Wi-Fi, it's pretty much non-existent on the Safari. There are also some of the rides because of the show buildings. I guess it's really hard to stream. The Wi-Fi, the Disney Wi-Fi, is just not really great at Animal Kingdom. It really isn't. We did a dining room review while we were there, which was, and it was kind of sad because we did kind of one of our first big dining reviews there and lost the whole thing. Something happened. It all looked fine on our end, but when the stream came through, there was no volume. And so we still have yet to figure out why that was. Nothing was muted. Everything we had done before and everything we did after that food review, we had volume. We didn't for that, so I just had to scrub the whole thing. And it is the best staying on property. You're kind of in the bubble, and we like that. It's just for an expenses perspective, it's just more expensive. But they're running some deals right now. We're going to be staying at the Pop Century. They were running a good deal, and we're looking forward to it. So we'll be doing some. We'll do a room review and a hotel review of Pop Century there, and of course now that will be on the Skyliner line, which is really good. And so it'll be some different things that we'll be able to do there because we've never stayed at Pop Century, so that'll be a first for us. And so we're hoping to be able to do some streaming from there. And Expedition Greg is in the house. Greg, Magic Kingdom was awesome. I asked him this afternoon if he was going to stream this afternoon. He says, nope, I'm just going to enjoy the afternoon. And I told him I did not blame him because if you ever have streamed from the parks, you know that it can be very taxing physically, mentally, visually. And so, we don't stream nonstop at the parks because honestly, it does get very, very tiring trying to do all of it. So we usually stream a little, do our thing, stream a little, take our and maybe, stream like some of the big things. But yeah, folks that do these all day streams, they have my, kudos because it is very, very hard. So Minifan asked me, am I planning to ride the Skyliner? I think I just probably might. Of course, she's hearing me say this, so she's going to hold it to me. I think so. I think I could. Greg, would you like to come into the chat and tell us about your day? If you can't, no worries. That's fine. Minifan says, really? Yeah. We may work up the gumption. The cast members are awesome. They line the streets, welcome us back. I heard that, Greg, and that was awesome. I saw it on the replay. I didn't catch you when you first went live this morning because we were up until almost 4:00 watching movies. So I slept in this morning. Okay, let me see if I can. Let me send you a link here. Let's see if I can get that over to Mr. Greg. It might be easier. Let's see. Expedition Greg. Let's see. Let me see if I can get it over to you, Greg. Hold on just a minute, guys. Let me see. I'm not in my Mickey Sightings chat. Let me get in there. I'm gonna try to get it to you. I'm getting all kinds of. I don't know if that's going to be the right one or not. This should be a lot easier, but it's not. I don't know why I have such issues with this. I do though. Oh, log in as Mickey Sightings. Okay, we're going to do that. So you guys can watch me really kind of mess it all up here. Let's see if I can get Greg the link. Okay. All right. All right, Greg, I'm trying here, buddy. I'm trying. Okay. You guys bear with me so I can get the link to him. I don't know why I feel like I'm having to start over here. And I'm trying to send it through Facebook, Greg, and it is not cooperating with me. Let me see. I don't even know if I. Let me see. You guys, hold on a minute. I'm going to go through Instagram, Greg. See if we can do that. I am having issues here with. This will be epic, y'all, once we can get it to work. All right, Greg. I'm not getting it to come. I'm trying to find Arg. Cooperate with me. I don't know why I'm. Okay. All right. Expedition Greg. Here we go. All right. I sent you the link. So jump on in. All right. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. We're back. So I sent Greg the link. So we'll get Greg in here in just a minute and he can give us a perspective from Magic Kingdom today. So that'll be really cool. I was hoping if we could get Greg in the mix tonight because I didn't know if he would still be at Magic Kingdom or if he'd be home. But we'll get him in here. So as soon as he rings in, I'll get him in here. So Greg, make sure you check your Instagram. That's where I sent the link. So in the meantime, Minifan says, "What have y'all been up to today?" Well, Susie knows what we've been up to today. What have y'all been up to today while we're waiting for Greg to ring in? Hey, Two Real Geeks, how are you doing? Good to see you this afternoon. We're waiting for Expedition Greg to come in with us, and he is going to give us a eyewitness perspective of opening day today at Magic Kingdom. So we're waiting for him to ring into the background here. Oh, it rained all day, Frankie. Oh, that's no good. I thought it was raining here this morning, but it wasn't. Greg is in the house. All right, here we go. There he is.
Hey.
My brother Greg. How's it going, man?
Wonderful. The cast members were amazing this morning. They lined the entire Main Street, welcoming us back, saying that they missed us. It was so amazing. I about cried.
I bet.
I literally cried.
Was Josh there today? I didn't know if he was there this morning or not.
Yeah, Josh was there.
Yeah.
I actually talked to him and Dale and Jenna over there by Starlight Cafe.
Okay, so they were there streaming. What about Josh D'Amato? Was Josh D'Amato there? I know he was at Animal Kingdom, I think, yesterday.
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah. I think I saw him. We were actually first in line this morning to get in the park.
Oh wow, that's cool. Destination Chronicle says Greg is a giant.
Well, I tried to get on my phone, but my phone's having issues right now, so I had to use my laptop. So.
Oh, okay. Well, your phone's probably tired. Hey, Disney Eve, good to see you tonight. We've got Expedition Greg in the house with us tonight. He was at the opening day of Magic Kingdom today, so he is sharing with us. We're going to just tell us about your day. I'm gonna hush, and you tell us about your day and what you guys did today.
It was amazing. I streamed for 2 hours. We did almost every ride we did the half of an hour because it was like low crowds. Wait times like minimal, like 15 minutes tops.
Wow.
We did everything from Seven Doors Mine Ride. We did Splash Mountain, and of course we had to get on the queue line just to get in the merch shop. Which time we got in, there was hardly anything in that merch shop.
Wow.
So nothing.
With everybody
worth. Yeah, I was disappointed about that because I wanted the merch, but the merch was everybody was taking out like big bags. It's like, oh my goodness.
That's ridiculous that Disney is allowing that. But oh well.
Yeah, it is.
They didn't ask my opinion.
Yeah.
Well, who knows? Maybe they'll restock, and then when we're down there in a couple of weeks, who knows?
They
We'll try.
may. They may.
We'll keep trying.
When are you coming?
We'll be down on the 26th, 8th.
Oh, okay.
28th. We'll be down on the 28th.
Okay. Yeah, I probably won't be able to make you guys because all the dates have been booked in July. So
yeah, it is. You know, that's kind of the hard thing now is you want to see folks when you go down, but it's
going to get harder now with the reservation system.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll be kind of curious to know who will be down, in the parks that we know on the 28th. So I thought I'd kind of ask around and see so that maybe we can do some meetup.
I was at Magic Kingdom. Yeah, because I was at Magic Kingdom today. I'll be at Epcot on the 15th for its reopening day. And then this next Sunday, I'll be at Hollywood Studios. And then at some point, I want to get over to Animal Kingdom.
Yeah. I watched Living with the Diz. They live streamed part of it yesterday afternoon from Animal Kingdom. And boy, you talk about empty. It was crazy.
Yeah, that's how Magic Kingdom was. It was practically empty. It was awesome. Getting on the rides. Some of them were walk-ons.
Well, I know when I was watching the replay, because I slept in this morning with us watching movies till 4 o'clock this morning, but I went back and watched both of your videos, and I know when you guys first got there and you're going through, it was like ride. I mean, I couldn't believe how fast you guys were going from ride to ride to ride to ride. I mean, it was wild.
Incredible. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and if we would go back to a normal day, there's no way we would have done all those rides almost in 1 hour.
Mm-hmm.
There would have been no way.
No way. You wouldn't have done that in a full day in most scenarios.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it was awesome. It was just awesome just getting on the ride. It was just incredible. It was amazing. The castle. I got to admit, the castle is amazing. Now the pink, now the pink, I'm okay with the pink, but that blue is amazing.
Really?
Yes, it is incredible. They did really well on the blue.
Wow.
The dark
people are worried about a lot of it. It will fade in time. But, I was looking at some older pictures. Matter of fact, I've got a picture here in the studio that I took years ago that I made a poster out of. And this was probably in 2006, maybe 2007, I think is when we took this. Susie may know better. But looking at the turrets, they're almost that same color blue that they are right now. So it just kind of shows you how quickly, because they start that in the Florida sun, stuff fades so fast.
Yeah, it does. Especially with the Florida heat.
That's cool. So I like the way you did it coming in on the boat. You said, "There's the money shot right there."
It was beautiful. It was amazing. I was like, wow. I walked in the park and my first thought was like, wow, I am truly am home.
Yeah.
And with all the cast members, all lie on both sides of the street, and then they're right there walking me. I was like, wow, where time's been.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, they really make you feel like you're right at home.
Oh yeah,
they are amazing.
Well, I know Destination Chronicle says that after 9/11, Disneyland was totally empty. Just walked on rides. Yeah, almost took away a bit of the anticipation while yeah, that's true too. Destination Chronicles. Some people said yesterday that they like looking at all the little details in the queue lines, and they were going through the queue lines so fast that they were missing the little details. Yes, the castle does look amazing. I love it, Frankie. I can't wait to see it.
It looked amazing. It looked beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It absolutely looks beautiful.
I think it's very fitting for the celebration. And by the time next October gets here, if it's not, they won't be painting it again. It'll it will be, it'll be muted a little bit more, but I love it. I love it just the way it is. Hey, Cargo, good to see you tonight. Good to see you in the house. And Jeffrey's back with us. Yeah, we've got Greg.
Hey, Cargo.
For those of you who are just coming in, Greg was at Magic Kingdom today for opening day, so we wanted to have him in the stream and give us a first person perspective of everything. So as far as the temp checks and the getting there and going through all of that, tell us a little bit about that. How did that work?
Okay, they take your temperature right when you walk into TTC, and then the bag checks are amazing. They have changed.
Oh, really?
They no longer look at your bags manually now. They take all your metal stuff out, push it in this little bin, and then they shoot it right across the metal detector, and you just walk through it. You keep your backpack on, and if you don't go up, then you're good. So, which is awesome. It's a lot simpler than it has been.
So is that what they were doing when they were redoing the entrance there at Magic Kingdom? Were they installing those or?
Yes, they were.
Awesome.
And the walkway between the Contemporary to Magic Kingdom is now done. It's amazing. It looks awesome.
Cool. I heard that it was done. I hadn't seen it. I hadn't seen pictures or anything of it yet.
Yeah, we walked out towards the Contemporary.
That is cool. Now, did you stream that, or did I miss that? Did I miss that somehow?
No, I didn't stream it. No.
Okay, I was going to say because I don't remember seeing that. But
no, we didn't stream it.
What time did you guys get there?
We got there shortly after 8 o'clock. They let us in right when we got there.
Oh, good. Okay.
Because we went our first ride not even before 9 o'clock hit.
Oh, wow. Well, I know from looking at your video, it looked like there were a lot of people there, and then they all kind of gathered around. Social distance, I mean, it was really good. They weren't masked already before the whole little welcome ceremony that the characters did. So I was wondering then if they had not allowed you guys to get early.
I'll tell you what, I love the cavalcades. They are absolutely incredible.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the characters line up above the train station, and they wave at you, and you take their pictures, and then like one instance they'll have like a Tigger and Pooh and Eeyore will come down the horse-drawn carriage down Main Street.
That is
and
great.
Then they'll have like a Mickey and Friends cavalcade, and then they have a Royal Princess cavalcade that comes down, and Merida from I think I can't think of the movie. She comes down like and lead off. Yes, from Brave. Yeah. Yes, it was incredible.
Now
I'll tell you what, I love it now the way it is now. Before, how we used to go in and get the pictures with the characters and all that. But I actually love the way they do it now because they're more interactive.
Now,
parks too.
On the I think it was a cast member preview day, they had done some like every 15 minutes they were doing like a stage show in front of the castle or something. Are they doing things in front of the castle now, or was that maybe just a cast member preview thing?
I haven't seen, but maybe they have actually Cinderella's sisters, Drusilla and I forget the other name. They're on the second floor of the castle.
Oh, okay. So they're kind of doing their thing there. Now, INFJ personality said Disney must be paycheck to paycheck if they're opening during a pandemic. Well, it's kind of a catch-22. I know financially, Disney was seriously taking a hit with every park on the in the globe being closed for basically 3 months. Some of them even almost 4 months. But they had to borrow money. They had to take out line of credit a couple of times, I know. And because Orlando depends so heavily upon the theme park industry that really, it's kind of one of those things where you try to do something to keep a bigger snowball from happening. And, a lot of us were wondering if it wasn't too early. It is positive to see just how the measures that Disney is putting in place during this time. They
They did a wonderful job. Just to throw it out there, they did an awesome job. When you walk through some of the queues, they have like plexiglass. Like Big Thunder Mountain, there's plexiglass. Southern Doors Mine Ray has plexiglass as well. So they're awesome. They are amazing.
Does that make the queue lines feel tight, or is it just kind of like felt natural?
Natural.
Good. Now, Minifan was asking, how was wearing a mask in the heat? Because it was warm today. It was 3 here, so it was hot.
It was unbearable. It was hard. But they got relaxation zones, and one of them is over tomorrow over by Starlight Cafe.
Oh, okay. Now what?
And they have like signs posted.
What does a relaxation zone look like? What is that? Let everybody.
It's like an open area. They have like seats, space, and you can just sit down, take your mask off, and relax for a couple of minutes, and get out of the heat. So, and they have like signs that says relaxation zones as well.
Excellent.
So,
and then you guys saw some of the cast members of the Incredible crew. Are the cast members in yellow?
Yes, they are.
Are they out and about through the park there?
Yes, they are. They're making sure that everybody wears their mask like they're supposed to.
That's cool. That is cool. Destination Chronicles says Disneyland continues closed for now, except downtown Disney. Walt Disney World is so much larger that social distancing is possible. I'm concerned because Disneyland has less space, but many attractions. Yeah, Destination Chronicles, that's a very good point. And I believe that was a lot of it, is because you just really cannot social distance at any level at Disneyland. That's so true.
The only good thing about Disneyland, though, however, I've been to Disneyland, they have outdoor queues, which that helps a lot. Unlike Disney World is more inside
because of the heat.
Yeah, well, the heat and the rain as well.
Yeah,
it did rain some today also.
Yeah, we didn't get any rain up here. I was hoping we would. Maybe it'll rain later today, but I saw that it had rained there. And yeah, Jeffrey, you're right. Josh and Jenna were at Resort TV. They were there today as well.
Yeah, I know. We actually got a chance to talk to them for like 15 minutes.
Now, where'd you guys eat lunch?
We had lunch today at trying to think of that. Tony's restaurant.
How was it?
It was good.
Mm-hmm.
It was good.
I always hear kind of mixed reviews. We've never eaten there, and I hear mixed reviews about it. I know one of the last food reviews I saw was from Nate, and he really liked it. He really liked it.
Yeah, this is my third time eating there because I ate there during the Halloween party. They had the Guerrilla de Ville's hideaway.
Right, that's right, they did. Now, how are they doing social distancing in the restaurants?
They're having tables spaced out, and then also they're skipping every other table.
Okay. So from what I saw in the videos, it seemed, but from your perspective, how were people, since today was kind of a real test because it was the general public, it wasn't cast members, it wasn't pass holders. Was everybody wearing their mask? Was everybody kind of, cooperating well? What was your take on that?
Everybody was cooperating from what I saw.
Good.
Everybody was wearing the mask, so. I think everybody was good about it. Everybody kept from 6 feet, and from what I can see.
Well, that's good. Okay. See, talking to you makes me feel even better about going at the end of the month because that'll even give more time for, if Disney sees that there are areas that they need to tweak, they can. But it really, from the look of a lot of things, it really looks like Disney has thought ahead on some of this stuff.
Yeah, they have. And I wouldn't be surprised if we hear more announcements coming in the weeks to come.
Mm-hmm.
And then there'll be a lot of changes in the future, not so distant future also.
Yeah. Now, I have a question. I don't know if you know the answer to this. Now, you guys took the ferry boat. You didn't take the monorail, did you?
We took the monorail back to the TTC boat. But we wanted to take the ferry boat because, we love doing the ferry boat going there.
I love the ferry boat. I like the ferry boat better than the monorail personally. That's just I love the monorail too. Don't get me wrong, but I like that approach to the castle from the ferry boat. I just really like that. The partitions in the monorail. I wonder why they're not clear. Just a thought, just a question.
I have no idea.
Susie was saying, I wonder why when everything else is clear, the plexiglass is clear, the barricades are clear, why they didn't make that just clear. You know, kind of like it is on the safari trucks. It's clear vinyl, but on the monorail, it's this brownish looking vinyl. I wonder.
Interesting. I didn't think about. I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's just it seems kind of strange.
Yeah, I would say.
Now, Destination Chronicles said that I heard only some ferry boats are running right now. Is that true, Craig?
I think so. I think like 2 of them's running right now. I know
Okay.
they're running, and I think they tested the resort boats as well. The
Okay.
ones from like the Fort Wilderness, the Contemporary to Wilderness Lodge, they were testing them today. So
Oh, okay.
I look for them to go up here pretty soon.
Now, on the Jungle Cruise,
Yes.
we have a clear. Is that a clear partition there?
Yes. Yes. And it's they only put 6 on the boat.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now, Disney Eve has a good question. She says, "Do you think one day we can get a picture with the characters one day? Like, do you think they'll bring back the character meet and greets?"
I think so. I think
Yeah,
so.
I think
Once this all simmers down, once
yeah,
all this simmers down, I think it will happen again. Just
yeah.
like the fireworks will come back as well.
You know, I
It's
don't
just
see I don't see the meet and greets happening this year. I don't see it happening the
no,
remainder of this year.
no. I don't see the fireworks. I don't see the fireworks happening anytime soon.
No, I don't either. No, no, I don't either. Which is so important, you know, and that's the reason why I've had people ask me, you know, it's their first trip to Disney or their second trip, and I've had people ask me, you know, what around here, what do you think we should do? I tell them, do not go yet. Do not go. You go because
don't go.
Yeah.
Wait until I would wait until 2021.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my opinion.
You know, the crowd level
by
great.
then all the restrictions will be gone.
Yeah.
The park hopping will come back by then. So that'd be the best time to come.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, and you made a good point too, the park hopping, because that you can't do that right now.
You can't do park hopping like you can. You can only do one park and that's it. And you'll be lucky. You'll be lucky if you get to go back the next day. Because like I said, all the dates are gone. So
yeah.
that's one of the things that I question about them taking that park hopping ability. Is it the pass really worth it then?
Mm-hmm.
That's my question.
Yeah. Jeffrey said, "What food places were open today?"
I know. Liberty Tree Tavern was open. Of course, Tony was open. Be Our Guest was open. Casey's was not open today. They were closed. There was some construction going on next door. I don't know what was going on there. Let's see. Storybook Creatures are open. The where you get your Dole Whip was open. There was some places that were. I think Pecos Bills was closed. I think that was closed. There was some places that were closed. Like the Penn store Penn Trading whatever at Frontierland. That was closed.
Yeah.
And
I want
that Venus Mercury
was speaking Spanish.
Tomorrow closed also.
Oh, okay. I just want to say, as far as chat's going, Mini Fan was speaking in Spanish too. Evidently, we had somebody come in speaking Spanish, but we're not sure if that was a legit visitor or not. So thank you, Mini Fan, for speaking Spanish, and thank you, Mike, for reminding everyone to please speak English. So Jeffrey,
overall, it was.
Jeffrey, how are they doing Space Mountain?
I have no. I didn't do Space Mountain.
Yeah, I know I didn't see you on Space Mountain, so I didn't know if maybe you guys have done that later.
No,
So Mike
no, we
said.
didn't do Space Mountain.
So Mike says only quick service that was not open was Columbia Harbor House in Casey's and Casey's Corner. Okay.
Yeah, Casey's Corner wasn't open, and Columbia Harbor House wasn't open either.
Oh, they reopened Pecos Mill.
I love Columbia Harbor House.
Yeah, well, you and I have both. We've eaten both. We've eaten there both times, and of course, you and I have to have a foot long hot dog when we go to Casey's Corner. I mean, it just has to happen.
Of course. Of course, their hot dogs are awesome.
They are. You can't beat them. I mean, they're awesome. But Jeffrey, to answer your question, I really don't know either. I know I did see a vlogger give a report. I think they're only putting 2 or 3 in a car, in a ship. Maybe that's what they're doing. But I don't think there's any barrier in the actual vehicle, though. So. Yeah, I don't see how there could be a barrier in it either. And I agree, Frank. Maybe because, like Greg said, they were doing construction. Maybe Casey's.
There's construction next door to it. Yeah, there's actual construction going on next door.
Yeah, that's probably what it was then. Because I know now it was the Starlight Cafe is suggesting that you do online ordering.
Mobile ordering.
Yeah. That somewhere. Okay.
Yeah, they are really encouraging that mobile ordering.
Mobile ordering. Yeah, that's what I would do. Well, which I tell you, when we've used mobile ordering at the park, which you've used it far more than I have, but that's just the way to go anyway.
Yeah, it is.
I think it was Craig on Dis Unplugged said it almost feels like you have a secret know-how whenever you get to walk up to the front and get your food and everybody else is standing in line.
Hey, that is the way to go. It really is.
Yeah, and Mike, that it is a confined area. That's why I'm thinking that Casey's Corner could be open, but it would be mobile order only. Maybe kind of a scenario like that. But that's a good point. Because Mike, you're right. It is very confined in Casey's Corner.
Yeah. Well, they do have outdoor seating as well.
Yeah. Now, speaking of which, outdoor seating, did they take some of that seating out, or is it still the tables and everything kind of business as usual?
They marked up on certain tables.
Okay.
They say this table is not available. It's like every other table says not available.
Okay, got you. Welcome in, Monarch Moments. Garrett's in the house. He says, "Hey, Sean, you are streaming Madman now." How? Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Hey, other project lists are pretty much done, so now I get to do this thing again. Frankie said Winnie the Pooh characters came out, but they started to draw a crowd, so they had to go back in. And Destination Chronicles says, "I'm so happy things are opening up, but personally, I would wait till I don't have to wear a mask. I will live vicariously through you all." Yeah, well, that is the one thing about it I am not looking forward to either, Destination Chronicles, is wearing a mask. I'm not, but hey, when in Rome.
I mean, I don't like wearing the mask either, but it felt so wonderful to be back at the park.
Yeah.
And I think at this time, we all need that escape, especially now with everything going on.
Yeah, no kidding. I know because during the whole shutdown, when Disney would release the Dapper Dans were singing, and I know Yeehaw Bob did shows on Sunday afternoons. We watched all of them, so that we could get a little bit of that back in,
Yes.
Mike says, frankly, that's how it is in general right now. They count a circle and then go back in. Yeah. And many fans are right. We missed our YouTube community, that is for sure. But all in all, your whole takeaway of the day is Disney is doing a jam up job, considering all the circumstances and considering everything. You have no reservations about going. Is that what I'm hearing?
Not at all.
Good.
Trust me, I would do this all over again if I had to.
Mm-hmm. Now, when are you? Now, you're next, so everybody kind of knows. Plug yourself. Plug your channel. What is your next stream? What are you doing next?
Okay, my next stream will be on Wednesday, live from Epcot. It is the reopening day of Epcot. We're gonna show all the booths for Food and Wine, the Taste of Food and Wine Festival. We're gonna do all the rides. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna show construction updates as well. As you all know, there's a lot of construction going on at Epcot, also known as Walcott, because there's a lot of walls.
Oh
So
yeah, no kidding. Wow.
yeah.
Let,
So
let me throw something out here at something to you. This had kind of come up early, like when the parks were trimming back. This was before the closure, the full closure. Some people had said, would it have been best, and this is total hypothetical right here, would it have been best if Epcot would have just stayed closed and just get all of it done that they could get done? And I know some of it's been tabled because of financial issues.
actually, John, I got a little tidbit for you. I got a tidbit from a bus driver who I rode with the other day on our way to the Contemporary. He tells me that all projects, including Mary Poppins, is a go. It's a green light. Done deal.
Oh, really?
It's happening. Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes. He was 100% sure of it too.
Well,
yes.
I had wondered.
Nothing's been tabled.
Okay.
Everything's a green light.
Well, I had wondered, and I didn't want to say anything. I'm glad you said that, because I had kind of gotten a little bit of a mixed message too.
Yeah.
About Spaceship Earth.
This is from a reliable source, as a cast member who knows the company real well, and he was told all the projects, including the hotel projects to all Epcot, including Mary Poppins, which hasn't happened yet, is still a go. It's still a green light. They're going forward with it.
That is awesome.
Yes. John, did you freeze? Hello.
Okay, we're back. Our internet went.
Like hello.
I'll tell you what, it is ridiculous. But because the whole Spaceship Earth thing, it was like Spaceship Earth, we're not touching it; it's going to stay the same. And then all of a sudden, there was like this 1 or 2 day period where it was like, nope, it's back on again, and then it was kind of like, no, it's off again. And I was wondering then if
it's going to happen, but it will open on opening day. And I think it will be closing here pretty soon. But I think they want to get it open for opening day at least.
Okay.
Because I think Ratatouille should be debuting here pretty soon. Because I think they're almost done. I think they're either are done with it or are close to being complete with that one.
Yeah, they were doing cast training before the closure.
So it should be opening here pretty soon. They should be opening it here soon.
Yeah. Because that was a big issue I had too. Was while everything's closed, initially when everything closed down, it was like great, maybe Epcot can get a lot done and take some of those walls down. But then when construction halted, and then there was nothing happening, then it was kind of like, oh well. And then the question became, should they even reopen Epcot at all? Save maybe just open. The countries. And do something, kind of limit that, because there are, there's no college program, which is huge in World Showcase. And there are a lot of the foreign individuals had to return home. And some of them, because of visa restrictions, aren't allowed to come back yet. Did you hear that, Greg? I don't
Hi,
know.
Amy.
It looked like,
What happened?
hey, Amy, good to see you. It looked like Amy. It looked like Greg was frozen. Then it looked like I was frozen. Good to have you. We've got Greg in here with us tonight from Expedition Greg, and he is talking about his day today at the Magic Kingdom. But Mike had said too, but the projects that have already been started have been slated for completion, and then once they're done, then the others will start. That's cool.
So yeah,
That's cool.
basically that's confirming what I'm saying. So it's basically everything is a green light, so, which is good because Epcot really needs it.
Yes, well, you and I could do a whole stream on just Epcot as far as our anticipation for the changes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It really it sorely needs it. It really does.
Yeah, it is. Because other than World Showcase, and I mean, if you're not a ride, I don't ride a lot of fast rides and things like that, but it was people say, should I go to Epcot or Magic Kingdom? And I always tell the Magic Kingdom because I mean, it's like
Magic Kingdom.
It just was not
Heck, I go to Hollywood
Epcot.
Studios.
I love Epcot.
I would suggest Hollywood. I would even suggest Hollywood Studios with all of its stuff that just came with Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway,
Right.
Galaxy's Edge, to Toy Story Land.
Yeah. So that is it's going to be great though to see what happens, and that's Bob Chapek Epcot, the revitalization of Epcot. That is Bob Chapek's pet project. So I'm sure he was going to make that happen any way he possibly could.
Yeah, I can believe it. I think Josh Amaro will do it. I'm sorry?
I do too. No, I was just reading. I think Frankie Josh Amaro. Yeah.
When are you guys doing Disney World?
Yeah, that's
Monarch Moments. I will be live again at Epcot on Wednesday, and then Sunday I'll be at Hollywood Studios. And then at some point in time,
Amanda's in the house. Welcome in, Amanda. Good to have you guys. We've got Greg here from Expedition Greg, and he was at Magic Kingdom today for opening day, and he is just sharing. He's been sharing his thoughts with us and giving us a good first-person, non-live stream, non-behind-the-camera perspective, a more personal, face-to-face interview here. So you guys make sure you check out his live streams from today because he did 2 streams today. So you definitely, the first was the longest. It was like a little over 2 hours, and then the other was about 35 minutes. Yeah, so make sure you check those out. You'll have a good time with that. And Mike said he's just happy that she's able to finish working on the new Epcot fireworks. Yeah. I cannot wait.
I'm hoping they debut here really soon. I really do. I would love to see Harmonious. I heard it was going to be really good.
But of course, they won't do a fireworks there if they can't
now with all the social distancing. But I have a feeling that as soon as time goes on, they're going to make more changes. There's going to be. I would think eventually everything will get back to normal once all this simmers down. I really do.
It will. I think if we can get through this year, everybody get a little bit more of a handle on things. It's like I keep telling our church, once there's a vaccine or at least kind of an effective treatment, that's going to change things dramatically. Yeah.
And just another listener says, I miss Happily Ever After. I miss Happily Ever After. I love that show.
I've got my TV is one of my TV I have over here. I watched it yesterday.
That is the best show at Disney.
Yeah.
Hands down. And you know what? I cannot wait until the day when they bring it back and see the new family painted castle under with the lights on and everything. That's going to look absolutely amazing.
Agree. Mike Wheeler says, as of right now, the project has been pushed back to a couple months. They still don't know the opening date. Yeah, I can see that. And okay. Amy wants to know: did you buy any Splash Mountain merchandise or the Together Again T-shirt?
No, they didn't have it.
I know whenever I was watching Tanya's stream, the only sizes they had left of the shirt
They had children's sizes. That's it.
Yeah, children and 2X, I think 3X, I think they had, and then over in Tomorrowland they only had adult smalls.
That's all they had. I can't believe that picture that Tom Does Disney took of the people with all those bags. That is disgusting.
Oh, I know.
I'm sorry.
It was.
But Disney should not allow it. That person's pass should be revoked. I'll say that here.
I believe in free enterprise. I believe in capitalism. I'm all over it. But that's just greed.
Greed and selfishness.
Yeah. I mean, it's like limit it to 2 people, and if they want more, they got to get back in line. But there are people that were standing in a virtual queue for an hour only to get there and maybe out of everything. I mean, it's just, yeah. Frankie said, I cry every time when she sees I Happily Ever. Susie, we watched it a couple weeks ago. I watched it yesterday. We watched it together a couple weeks ago on the bigger TV, and she did. We were both just sitting there.
I tell you what, Susie would be crying if she would have walked today, seeing all those cast members line up Main Street. I'll tell you what, you talk about happily ever after you cry. Today is one of them that you definitely would have been crying for sure.
Wow.
It was very emotional.
Okay, Greg, I'm going to stir you up again. Amy said some guy bought 50 T-shirts.
That's ridiculous.
Together again. Why are they allowing that? And it bothers me that they're allowing that.
It bothers me because they pay so little, and then they put it on eBay and sell for twice as much as they pay for it.
Okay, I'm going to go on eBay.
Sorry, but
I'm going to go on eBay real quick, and I'm going to see if anybody has posted those T-shirts yet. I've got to see this.
I would never buy them.
I've got to see them. Because what they have done what they've done with the Splash Mountain merchandise has just been heinous. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let's see. Together again T-shirt. Let's see.
It's not right.
Again.
Because I was actually looking for that shirt and it was gone. The only thing it had was like child size. That was it.
$59.
Told you.
$59.
It's not $59. I bet you can buy it for $25. I bet you between $25 to $30 in the parks.
Opening bid $28.50.
That's ridiculous. Disney should I'm sorry, but Disney should crack down on that.
It should. They should. And it's it's probably like the person that did the 50 T-shirts, because it's the same guy's name on the thing, and I mean it's easy enough to track down. Yeah. If there's one thing I could tell Josh, if I saw him at the park, please do something about that. Because
Disneyland has done something about it. Why can't Disney World?
Right. And Frankie said he's a personal shopper, but personal shopper or not. I mean, Greg has gotten stuff for me, but and Tammy with Yammy's Adventure, she's gotten stuff for me, but there is no way I would expect them to go in and buy 20 or, it's like, Greg, if you're getting one, would you mind getting me one? That's how it's always been. I don't
mind doing it, but I would 50 shirts. No.
Yeah.
Because I would think it's not fair to everybody else that's been waiting.
Yeah. And Amy said
it's not fair to them.
Yeah, Tanya couldn't even buy the shirt at the Emporium and had to go to Tomorrowland. And then my understanding was Tomorrowland, they only had small adult left this afternoon. And then Monarch says, yeah,
that's ridiculous.
The best is to complain to Disney and not get too upset. And that's right. That's what I plan to do, Garrett, is, that's one of those things that you can kind of put in your little survey when they say, how was it, to try to shut some of that down. Yeah. And then
Morris said it right there. Oh yeah, you sell what you will lose your AP pass, or they would ban you from Disneyland. They should do it at Disney World as well. That should be both resorts.
Yep. Amy said that the guy asked if he could get a discount. I guess for buying Wow. Mike said the sad thing is a lot of times the people that run the eBay page is not a pass holder, but have pass holders, then buy it for the counteract is that they can still get it without pass refund. Yeah, that's true too. That's very true.
Yeah.
And, Monarch says, "Oh yeah, resell. Lose your AP pass, or they would ban you from Disneyland." Yeah, Disneyland could do it. Yeah, it's exact. Put it in the survey, and that's what I do. I mean, I'm very straightforward on this survey.
That's what you should do.
Yep.
You should do that. I did it too.
I'm going to tell you guys, I have heard this from too many sources, and Mike has a much better inside track on a lot of this than the rest of us do. But Twitter,
yeah,
is also the main. They have people that daily, hourly, moment by moment at the parks are watching Twitter, and if you have a real issue, a lot of times you can get things done if you go through Twitter. I've heard that from several people.
That is true. Yeah, that is true.
Not Instagram, not Facebook. It seems
not
like Twitter.
Not Facebook. Twitter is the best way to go.
Yeah. And I don't know how well they would police it either, Monarch, Garrett, but at least if you know that there's a policy, it helps. But if you know there's no policy and it's just a free for all, then that's exactly what happens. And
I would say limit to just 2.
Yeah, and if you want more, fine. Go back to the line and do it again.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, that way, at least there's
a chance to move through.
Give everybody a fair chance, opportunity to get what they want to get. So,
well, Greg, you've been far more of these than I have, but I know when I've been to, and we've been to any. As a matter of fact, I'm wearing my 45th anniversary shirt today. I did not
awesome.
I got this shirt off of eBay.
Really?
Yeah. Yet I was there.
Wow.
Yeah, I was there.
That's crazy.
On that day. But by the time, and we were there in the morning, but by the time we got through, all the T-shirts were gone.
That's crazy.
But I was really collecting the 45th stuff, and it wasn't that bad of a markup actually for this shirt. But yeah, I mean the very shirt I'm wearing is proof. I had to.
I can only imagine when the 50th anniversary merch comes out.
Oh, they're gonna You know how they're doing the virtual queue on Shop Disney? They're gonna have to do something like that.
Yeah, for the 50th anniversary.
Man,
that's gonna be a hot item to come
out. And they will. You're right. If enough people complain, and that's what it is. It's they will listen to the majority on most things. And
most things they will.
If there's enough complaints,
if we get enough people to tweet them, then I'm sure they'll listen.
Well, I think those of us. I mean, we only have 10 in here, but if we this group, and tell people, look, email Walt Disney, go or call customer service, call somebody and say, hey, look, this is what's happening. We don't like it. Hey, what does it hurt, right?
Exactly.
Garrett says the worst are people who use bots for online purchases. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Yep, and be able to use your annual pass on a specific item because they can certainly track that, Frankie. They can certainly track every time you've used that. I mean, if they'll do it for a little magnet, they can certainly do it for much larger items. Wow. Mike says, we all know IT is not the. I know, Mike, that is one of the things I was telling Susie even just yesterday that kind of blows my mind is that Disney, for as cutting edge as they are, they have to have one of the worst IT departments in the world. Yeah, they can't control robots in Shop Disney. And let me tell you, while we're commiserating, when they came out with the ABC cups, we wanted to get a cup, for each of our initials. And they had the O, which was also the orange bird. Well, you guys know how popular the orange bird is. Well, I went in that morning on Shop Disney. This was, before everything got crazy. I went in and I bought the cups, and I had the orange bird, and I had it all in my cart. Well, I went to check out, and I had to put my CVV code for my credit card in. Well, I didn't have my card right with me. So I walked through the house, got my CVV code, and went back in. When I hit complete purchase, it came up and said that they were out of stock.
Wow.
Literally within 5, maybe 10 minutes at the absolute most, the O cups were sold out. Went straight onto eBay. There they were for $60 and $70, and they're still like that. They were $14.99 mark. Yeah.
Wow. Look at this picture. That is guest relations, and look at those lines.
Yeah.
You can see the picture.
Yeah, I
guess there was like large outside of guest relations. Large. I guess there was like large crowds outside guest relations today.
Garrett said that the bots will buy 20 and 30 at a time. Amy says that's the reason why they stopped the mini attraction merchandise. I did not realize that, because I know now they're doing that virtual queue. They said they were going to use the virtual queue type thing for the Funko Pops that were released this morning, but they didn't. And they seem to be. I checked this afternoon, and they're still in stock. So those haven't been grabbed up quite as fast as I thought they probably would have been. And Minifan says the IT department is so underfunded and does miracles on short string. And that's true, too. They may be seriously underfunded. That's true. Frankie says, I've always wanted an AP magnet. They started doing that as soon as I could be an AP anymore. Oh, my goodness. Really? Well, what AP magnet?
They are actually mailing out the Orange Bird and the magnets from in the mail.
Yeah, the Donald Duck and the Orange Bird. Yeah, that I couldn't believe that. I was like, wow. Mike said, I know that Shop Disney will be hectic on July 14th for the 65th anniversary merch for Disneyland, since that will be the only.
I can imagine.
Oh, yeah. Mike, you're right.
I'm definitely ordering something off of that, because I love Disneyland.
Yeah. Garrett says, I agree. A few we didn't. I agree. A few we didn't even get a chance. Oh, for the mini attraction merch. Wow. Jeffrey says Susie has you the sunset picture. Oh yeah, I've been showing her the pictures there, Jeffrey. They're beautiful. And yeah, hopefully it doesn't crash. Frankie says, I wonder if they will start the collection again. I wanted the Haunted Mansion one. I guess they may start it again. I know they're also doing this Castle series now, but the Castle series they're using that new virtual lottery. Basically, is my understanding is you pick the item you want. If you're chosen, they'll send you an email to then complete your purchase. You don't actually buy it directly at that moment through the Shop Disney app. And I thought I had read that that's the way they were going to do the Funko Pops. So I was ready to do the whole virtual queue for that, but it didn't. It went straight into Shop Disney, and I checked it out just like it were just a normal purchase. Yeah, Frankie, I like the Arendelle Castle. Looks pretty cool. Well, see, that's Becca too. She's not big on princesses. Only Tiana and Milan. Yep, definitely Tiana. That's for sure. But so and Susie may be right too that it is the IT department may be very underfunded.
I'm going next week. I'm so excited. Which park are you going to? Just nerd.
Osik says, "Oh, she's going her Disney store." She said her Disney. It's her Disney. It says, "Does anyone know when they'll open the Disney stores in the malls?"
Oh, okay.
Frankie
I thought she was talking about a park.
Yeah, I did too at first, but yeah, she said that hers opened today and that she'll be going next week.
Awesome.
Yeah. So if are the Disney character warehouses open, Greg?
I have no idea.
I don't either, because I haven't seen.
I don't even know.
Yeah, because I haven't seen.
I heard nothing about it. I thought they would open it by now.
Well, now when you go to Epcot next week, they've already said they're going to be selling the spring and the flower and garden merchandise, because all that just sat on the shelf. So you got to get me the flower pot with the orange bird on it. I'm going to go ahead and put my order in. I got everything I wanted while we were there except that, because they hadn't released it yet. They released it the day after we got home. Which, of course, that is just how it works in my world.
They also released the menus for all the booze for the Taste of Food and Wine Festival.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. What's your take on that? What do you think about that? Opening a park and doing a festival at the same time. What's your take? I'm not going to tell you. What's your take?
Oh wow, that's crazy. It's going to be interesting for sure. It's going to be interesting.
It kind of makes
me
thought that was necessarily a good idea. I don't know. Okay. I'm the cynic in the mix here. So, but it's kind of like 3-month closure, first day opening back, and you're going to do a festival. Maybe would you wait? Maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. I'm just kind of like the whole festival seems to blow social distancing out of the water. I'm going to be real curious to see how that all works out. I can't wait to watch your vlogs on that. Because,
that's going to be interesting, especially with the college program now gone, basically.
Yeah, it is gone. It is gone.
It's gone.
They had it set until January, but then they released this week that it was canceled indefinitely. So it's like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And many fans,
I don't know how that's all going to work.
Now I want you all to look at what my wife put in there. She says, "You used up all your luck when you found me." That is quite true. She says, I think they had to do something to attract people to Epcot. Well, that's true. But, even after just being closed, though, would kind of, I think would be enough of an attraction to get people to show up on day one. But, man, to be able to.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Magic Kingdom reservations were going quick. Hollywood Studios, and so was Animal Kingdom. But the last part, the least sold out park was Epcot.
Mm-hmm.
Because it has the least amount of rides and attractions. So with all the construction.
Yeah. Amy said that I bet they don't open yet. Talking about the discount, the not ready to sell the festival merchandise yet at discount. Yeah, I agree too. They have tons of it. And another thing too, Easter, they had just gotten in all of the Easter merchandise when it shut down.
Yeah.
So there's Flower and Garden and Easter merchandise that's going to be, everywhere.
Wow.
And the festival merchandise will be at Epcot. Yeah, Frankie, it will. And that's what they said when they reopen Epcot. They're basically going to have it's basically going to be like Flower and Garden is gone, but all the merch will still be there.
They're going to have sprinkles around it too, with all the bits and pieces around the park.
Yeah. Amy says, well, one thing, not a lot of regular country restaurants open. Yeah. It looks like they opened all of Italy this week, or they're proposing next week they'll be reopening. It looks like that Italy for the most part. But, China, no one can get, they just this week, President Trump released some of the visas to come back from China. But, that would be the only way any of the cast members that are from China could come back in. And, I even think Japan the same way. Japan they're having a time with it still. And I don't know, it's going to be real interesting. But, I know that was another question I was going to ask you. Greg, I know there was a whole lot less people. Did you notice a real impact on there being no college program as far as cast members were concerned?
Not at all. Not at the Magic Kingdom, anyway. Now, Epcot might be a different story. But as far as Magic Kingdom, no.
Mike says because Epcot is the biggest with maximum capacity, so they can fit more in the even at minimum capacity. That's true, Mike. Now, Mike,
that is twice the size of the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah. And Mike, a question, kind of for you too is, um, as far as the college program is concerned, wasn't it like 30% of the Walt Disney World employee base was the college program? I mean, it seems like I read that somewhere. It was like 30 or 35%. It had become Walt Disney World had become heavily dependent upon the college program.
Yeah, they have. And Amy said most people wanted Hollywood Studios, which I can definitely see because
Yeah.
of Rise of the Resistance to
Oh
Mickey
yeah.
Minnie's Runaway Railway. I mean, this is the best time to get on
Oh
those
yeah.
rides right now with low capacity. You can
Rise of
ride
the
them.
Resistance will be a walk on.
Yeah, it's a
Virtual.
walk on.
Yeah.
Even Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway, you could do it multiple times.
Yeah. See, that's what when we go down, that's what we're doing is Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios. I think is what we're going to be doing.
And Animal Kingdom is the best time to go right now with Pandora.
And Animal Kingdom. Okay, so Susie said that we're doing Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, and Hollywood Studios when we're down there.
Yeah, I can see Animal Kingdom because Pandora would be the best time to go now with the low
Oh yeah.
capacity on the uh
Fly
boat
past.
Flight of Passage. Yeah, because
Yeah.
usually on a normal day you wouldn't be able to get on it at all.
No. Amy said that she peeked into my Disney store and there's lots of Easter merchandise. Is there? I kind of figured, yeah, but is it all probably still full price? Susie says Hollywood Studios is the first part we're going in a couple weeks. Okay, so we're going to Hollywood Studios first. That'll be cool.
That would be cool.
eBay sellers will get to it. Yes, they will. They did move cast members whose positions have not come back yet to other positions. Yeah, I had read that too, Amy. That they had some of them didn't have a choice. They either changed positions or they left the company. Okay, so it is okay, Mike. Thank you. He says out of the daily workforce, it's about 30%. I thought it was. I had read that somewhere. That's a lot of cast members. I wish I could go to Walt Disney World. Pennsylvania has a 14-day quarantine. Oh yeah, that's right, Amy. Well, we had 11,400 and something new cases in Florida yesterday. We are still seriously surging here.
Yeah, it's surging here. It's bad, really bad.
Yeah. Mike said entertainment cast members have been moved to other positions. Yeah.
I think there's still that thing going on with that cast that entertainment the union that's filed agreements, I guess, because they want to get tested.
Well, the equity union didn't approve Disney's safety plan.
They didn't?
No.
Wow.
I was really surprised when I saw that.
Yeah, I was too. Because I'll tell you what, I actually felt really safe. I mean, they did everything they can.
Well, they of course are looking behind the scenes, and I think a lot of it. We talked about this one night in the live stream, and I know Mike gave us a lot of information on that too. But was that behind the scenes, the cast members were unable, because a third party runs the restaurant, the food service department for cast members, that the cast members were going to have to bring their lunch, bring their meals in, and kind of the disadvantage to that was too that they had removed toasters, they had removed toaster ovens, and they removed microwaves from the break areas. So, there's a lot of that was going on. So that all kind of plays into that, I guess.
Yeah, well, I know the third party restaurant that serves the cast member Mouseketeria down there at the tunnels. It's actually there's a Subway restaurant.
Yeah, there's a Subway down in the Utilidors.
Yeah,
so,
I know exactly where it is.
Susie,
you walk into the double doors on the right hand side. I used to work at Magic Kingdom years ago.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. So many fans said that 30% would be roughly 20,000 cast members.
Yeah, that sounds pretty accurate.
Now, I bet where you would really feel that is in the resorts. I bet that's where you really feel a lot of that 30%.
Yeah, so I would say.
Amy said that they made restaurants and bars stop. Yeah, inside service or shut down in Pennsylvania. Yeah, and some of the counties in Florida have done that too. They've gone against the governor's orders and said, "Look, we've got to do our own thing."
Yeah, we have a mask mandate here in Osceola County.
See, our
now where I work at Walmart, right? We don't allow anybody that's not if they do not wear a mask, we have to turn them away.
See, our county commissioners were supposed to vote 2 weeks ago in our county and decided to table it because they were afraid it would affect businesses. Really? Yet our county, now we're a small county, we're a very rural county, and we're at 720 cases now. And for us, that's like 1 in every 40 people. We've been adding 10 to 15 people to cases per day for about 3 weeks now. And there seems to be no end in sight.
No.
For that.
And we're getting close to 4,000 here and like 31 deaths here. And then neighboring Orange County is almost up to 16,000.
Now, let me
I'll tell you what. The most traveled county here in Central Florida is not Orange County. It's actually Polk County. Yes. They have over 120 something deaths, and it's incredible.
Well, see, Susie's family lives in Polk County, and it's like our county. Our county looks like the incubus of viral plague because not only do we have 710 cases, but we have 21 deaths. We have the most deaths of any county north of Lottrell County, north of Gainesville, other than Jacksonville. I mean, our death count is ridiculous in our county. For it to be a rural, I mean, we are a rural county. When I talk about, I mean, we are 25 miles from Walmart where I live.
Mm-hmm.
So it is, and that's where we are. I mean, it's cows and chickens here. And we're seeing that kind of rate.
Well, we both know where the worst spots are at. It's down Miami, where Miami is, Miami, Fort Lauderdale.
Right, and those are the mayors that said, "Look, we're going to do our own thing," and I'm glad they did because they could not go business as usual.
No, they can't.
I did not realize that. Mike said that the only park that does not have a subway is Animal Kingdom. Sorry, guys, they have a Sparrow's Pizza. Now, Mike
I didn't know that.
Mike Wheeler lives in Seminole County. I have some friends in Seminole County, Mike. In addition to you, of course. Garrett said, "Yeah, my buddy was telling me that today, Sean. That it's not good. Yeah, it's going to get worse in the winter. Yeah, unfortunately, it will." Ray J, good to see you. How are you doing this afternoon? But of course, it's not afternoon where Ray J is. It's what? 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm not sure what time it is where Ray J is. But yeah, it's going to get a lot worse. And that's the thing too. Now we're going to have this and the seasonal flu, come August into, September, October. It's going to be kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But, we're doing good, Ray J. Very good. Good to see you with us, man. But, so at 7:40. Okay. So at 7:40 a.m. we're in Ray J. Because Ray J is in Japan, right? But wow, you're early. So it's already tomorrow. Your today is already our tomorrow. What, Sue? Yeah, Susie said there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. But Ray J, we've got Greg here with Expedition Greg, and he was at opening day today at Magic Kingdom, Walt Disney World. So he was sharing with us his take on everything, and we've been having a good chat and kind of a Q&A going on. We've had a lot of fun with it. But so yeah, that's awesome. So well, hopefully, Greg, we'll be able to get together. Maybe while we're down there, maybe grab dinner or something somewhere. If we can't. We won't be able to meet at a park.
Maybe we can get together at a resort.
Yeah. And
as long as our best either at a resort or maybe Disney Springs.
Yeah, now Disney Springs would be a good idea. Yeah. Ray J said, "Can I get the winning lottery tickets for tomorrow?" That's a great idea, Mike.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Another place you should check out while you go to Animal Kingdom is that new McDonald's. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah, just the
The one with the
vlogs. Yeah, the new solar one.
yes, I've actually ate it. It's amazing.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely amazing.
Ray J's in Indonesia. Indonesia is where Ray J is. I don't know why I was thinking, Ray J, you were in Japan.
Oh wow.
Okay,
I know he's been to Tokyo Disney.
And that, maybe he was there one time. Okay, maybe that's why I thought he was in Japan. Okay, Greg, I do have a question. What are the fitness cycles for at McDonald's?
You know the green arches that are on the wall?
Uh-huh.
That lights it up, actually. And there's actually a plug. And there's a plug you can plug your phone in, and the faster you spin it, it charges your phone up as well.
Okay,
it's really cool.
Now, who goes to McDonald's to get fit?
Well, you know, also,
I have not understood.
You can actually sub your fries for your side salad now.
Oh,
on
really?
Your value meals, yes.
Hey, I'd be all over that. Garrett says the sun will come out tomorrow, so you got to hang on till tomorrow. Come on, what tomorrow? I love you tomorrow. You're always a day away. tomorrow. Oh, Minifan said, "Yeah, right, Mike. We did. We just watched Back to the Future 2 last night." Yeah, Amy. No kidding. It looks very interesting for sure. We'll have to go by there just to see. But okay, so it powers the arches, the green arches, and it also will charge your cell phone. Okay.
Yes. And those plants on the side, and those plants on the side wall, on the side of the wall, those are live plants. Live.
Really?
Yes. They are growing.
I'd watched a couple of vlogs on it, and nobody said why. Why the extra cycles at McDonald's? Okay, that's good to know. So we're doing fine here. Things are opening up, so we're expecting COVID cases to go up, but we're coping. Yeah, and that's the thing, Ray J. The more as things open up, the cases spike. That's for sure.
That's the plants on the side wall.
That's the plants. That's cool.
Yes.
But if people even opening up, if they would do what we're asked to do, it could help out a whole lot.
I don't know if you can see those green cycles right there.
Yeah, I can see the handlebars. Okay, because I told Susie, I was like, why would you have exercise bikes at McDonald's? That I understand going green, but that's a little much. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. Remember, I live up in the country, so all that's like big city stuff. So some people in chat were probably like, yeah, I knew that, but I was like totally clueless. Oh, Ray J, that's right. You guys don't have Disney Plus yet. Oh, just wait till you do. Oh,
it's amazing. I love it.
It is. I've been wanting to do maybe some live streams on some of these special series that they're doing.
Hamilton is amazing.
I have not watched it yet. I don't know if I can sit through 2 hours and 40 minutes. I barely made it through Avengers Endgame. I'll be honest with you.
They now also have Solo now also on it too.
Oh, I had not seen that yet. Oh, I like Solo.
Yeah, it's on there.
Well, we'll be watching Solo probably this weekend because I really enjoyed that. I remember going to we actually went to the movie theater and saw it.
I saw
it. I believe I saw it. Watch Michael K's McDonald's. He shows Amy, I don't remember him. Okay, maybe he did because I actually watched his vlog. I guess I missed that part because I kind of fast forward through some of them. Only our group do I really watch like all your videos. He may have said that. I just didn't realize it that he had said if he said on his video what they were used for. I know he pointed them out, but yeah, I've just been totally clueless. All righty. Well, guys, I guess that's probably about it. Probably we'll do a stream tomorrow. Amy, let me know in chat. Are you doing trivia tonight? Now, Garrett, you guys will be on tomorrow night, and let me know because I was thinking about maybe doing a trivia maybe tomorrow. So let me know. You guys put what you guys are doing. Monarch, I know you guys have stuff going on. AJC, Amy, you guys have stuff going on. I don't know if Manda's still in or not. Okay, so Monarch will be going on at 9 o'clock tonight, right? 9 o'clock tonight. And Greg, you will be Wednesday. You will be at Epcot.
Epcot, yes.
Starting at what time?
I'm gonna say, well, we're gonna get there exactly at opening. So I might start about 1 o'clock.
Okay. All right.
In the afternoon.
All right. So Amy says she's not doing anything tonight. Garrett says, Amy, you should do something tonight if you aren't beat. I agree. I love doing trivia with Amy. Amy is definitely our YouTube trivia guru. I'm telling you. But so if you guys are not doing anything tomorrow, then tomorrow afternoon I'll probably do some trivia. I'm trying to come up with a couple ideas to do for that. So we'll catch you guys then. But Greg, thank you so much for being with us tonight.
No problem.
I appreciate it, and I value your perspective and your opinion. And so we'll do this again on Wednesday. We'll plan to do a kind of another thing like this on Wednesday. I'll just go ahead and have the link sent to you. And because it's one thing to watch a live stream, but it's another thing to talk like this, kind of face to face, ask questions, and be able to get some good information. So anything? Yeah, okay. Plug your channel. Anything you need to say on your channel before we close out?
Just that I'll be live from Epcot, roughly around 12:31, depending, and we'll go for a couple hours, and I'm gonna show the food and what all the festivals entailing, and we're gonna have a lot of fun, go on the rides and everything. So it's gonna be an amazing time.
It is. I'm looking
the first ride, and I will reveal the first ride we're gonna go on is definitely Spaceship Earth.
Yeah.
I got to get that on the stream before they close it down. So
awesome. All right, my brother. I will talk to you later. I'll see you in chat, and I'll see you on Instagram, and we'll plan then to do a collaboration on Wednesday night then.
Sounds good to me, brother.
All right. Have a great night, Greg. We'll talk to you later.
All right.
All right, guys. I appreciate Greg for joining us tonight. That was great. That was a lot of fun. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Hopefully, I'll be able to catch some of you guys live tonight. We're definitely checking out Monarch Moments. Don't forget to catch them at 9 o'clock, which is in 10 minutes. So head on over that way. I've got to eat dinner real quick, and then I'll be jumping in too. So you guys have a great night, and God bless. And again, thank you all for your support. We love you so much. We love this community. Can't wait to see you guys again one day in person. And just know this and never lose sight of this one thing, that it was all started by a mouse. You guys have a great night. We love you, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.